All right, very good morning. How are you guys? Welcome to this focus activity 8 to 10 History of Food. With me, Angela. I'll just wait for you guys to enter the classroom and then we'll introduce ourselves properly. Okay, just waiting for you guys. What I'm going to do is I am going to keep my camera off because of connection problems. It seems to work better without the video. All right, so that's what I'll do. Okay, welcome again, guys. My name is Angela, and I am from Nepal. And I am so happy to see you guys here. Hi, Paula from Milan, Filzi. I think you go to this school in Filzi. And Sarah. Hi, I'm Sarah from Milan. Hi. We have such a beautiful day today in Milan. The sun is shining. It's just fantastic spring weather, and it's a beautiful day. Francesca, hi, I'm Francesca from Bologna. Hi, Francesca, welcome. Great, guys. Thank you for introducing yourselves. Okay, for those of you who have just come in, my name is Angela, and I am from a tiny little country called Nepal. Tiny means small, so tiny. I'm just writing it down for you. Tiny little country called Nepal. Okay, and I have been a teacher here at the school in Meravili, my English school, Meravili in Milan, for the past 2.5 years, coming up to 3 years soon, and really happy to be here. Really love what I do. All right, great. Guys, I'm sure that all of us love food, or is there somebody who doesn't like food? Okay, so to go on with the lesson, the focus activity, let's go ahead. So today we're going to discuss things, and we're going to ask food quizzes. We're going to talk about passives and famous food origins. Okay. All right. Paula, very good. I like to eat. Nice. I like to eat. Very good. Me too, Paula. I'm a foodie. People who love to eat, who love food, are known as foodies. So I am a foodie. Good. Let's answer these questions, okay? A unique dish. Number one, what are the most famous dishes from your region or country? Which is your favorite? What is it made from? Okay. Number two, which type of food do you think is most well known around the world? Number three, in your opinion, which country has the best food and why? Okay, can you guys answer these questions? I am definitely going to wait for these answers because I know that it takes time to write your comments and for the comments to reach the comments section. So take your time, answer these 3 questions, and I'm going to read it out and see what your answers are. Okay, great. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite foods. I love all types of cuisines. I especially love Italian, obviously. I'm married to an Italian man, so obviously we eat a lot of Italian food at home. But I am from Asia. I am from Nepal, so I also love Asian cuisines. I love Thai, Vietnamese, Nepali, Indian. In fact, in my house, we have a different cuisine almost every day because my husband wants to try out his culinary skills, and I want to try out mine, especially during this lockdown. It's a crazy time. So we are exploring all these options. All right. So while waiting for your answers, today we are really going to be involved, I hope, and I hope that you're going to participate, all of you, because it's really, really interesting. Food is such an interesting topic, and we have food lovers everywhere. All right. So nice. So while I'm waiting for the answers, I'm just going to read through it again. Number 1, what are the most famous dishes from your region or country? Which is your favorite? What is it made from? Okay, so what material, what food is used to make it? All right, what material is used? Okay. Number 2, which type of food do you think is most well known around the world? Okay. Number 3, in your opinion, which country has the best food and why? So, waiting for you guys, Francesca, Paula, Sarah, and of course everybody else. Great. Oops, let's start off with what Paula has to say. Paula says, my hometown Oreno in Brianza, the most famous foods are the potato gnocchi, and it is made of potato. Oh my God, I love gnocchi. Yeah, I discovered gnocchi only after coming to Italy, and I love it. It's amazing. Yes, it's made of potato. And of course, who doesn't love potato, right? I mean, potatoes, French fries, just love it. Great, very nice. Okay, so Sarah says, number 1, I suppose the most famous dish from Milan is the cotoletta. It's so strange that I have actually eaten cotoletta as a child. And where I was in India, where I ate a cotoletta, it was known as a cutlet. But you see, the it's so similar, the name. Okay. So in India, you would call it a cutlet. Okay. And as you know, that the second language in India happens to be English under the British rule for 200 years. And Sarah goes on to say, meat covered by bread. I don't know the right word. Yes. Okay, so breadcrumbs. Okay, covered by breadcrumbs. Covered in breadcrumbs. Yes. The bread that is made into a powdery form is known as breadcrumbs. Yeah. Very delicious. I love it. I love it. Yeah. What about the rest of the answers? Which type of food do you think is most well known around the world? Very good. Francesca has an answer too. In my hometown, Venafro, a small town in Molise, the famous food are tarali. They are a kind of salted biscuits. I love them. Oh yes, I know tarali. I love them. Oh God, I love everything. It's yes, it's like those little sort of cookies, but they are savory, not sweet. Okay, yeah, and salted. You can also say that it's salted, or the other word is savory. Okay. All right. Hi, Diomira from Pescara. I actually have a friend from Indonesia married to a man in Pescara, so I know Pescara. Very nice. Welcome. Number 2. I think the well-known food around the world is pizza. In Primo, there is a campus fair town that is called Sagra della Patata. Okay, wow. Yes, I think the pizza is really, really famous all around the world. And yes, pizza and pasta, they basically rule the world. So very nice. And Diomira says the most famous dishes in Pescara. Okay, so the most famous dish in Pescara, because you're mentioning just one, is brodetto fish. Fish, are you talking about brodo? Like, are you talking about broth? Broth, okay. So in English, we also have the word broth. For me, when I talk about broth, it's something more thick, okay. It's more, you know, you need a spoon to eat your broth, and you might even have to chew it a bit. And then we have also the other one, that is the soup, which is lighter, okay. And Sarah says, I agree. I totally agree with Paula about pizza, and I'd say also ice cream. Yes, and I love pizza and I love ice cream. Okay, so Diomira, very nice. I understand fish. Okay, the spelling of fish is F-I-S-H, fish. Okay, and I love fish. Oh my God, I love everything. Excuse me, but I really do. I love food, so it's... Okay, so Francesca says, I think the well-known Italian food is pizza. Yeah, pizza is so famous. Yeah, pizza is super famous. And I would say a lot of cuisines are famous, like the Italian cuisine is super famous. The Chinese cuisine is also very famous. Nowadays, I see that the Japanese cuisine is getting a lot of traction. And obviously, the Americans have their burgers and fries, which are also very popular. So yeah, there are a couple of items that are really famous around the world and very well known around the world. So that comes to question number 3. In your opinion, which country has the best food and why? My favorite cuisine, I have to say, guys, that my favorite cuisine is, I think I would have to go with Italian and Thai. So really different, okay. But yeah, I like these types of food. Yeah, and I think that a lot of countries have very, very nice food. But I want to hear your opinion. Okay, your personal opinion. No judgments. Okay, so waiting for you guys to answer. It's never too late to join. For those of you who are watching us, please write in. We will be really happy to have your participation. Okay. I am thinking about the fish soup. I really am. Maybe I can have some fish soup this evening. Yummy. Diomira says, I visited Nepal. It is a very beautiful country. And the last day I had Italian food. Diomira, when did you go to Nepal? Very nice. Very few people I have noticed have been to Nepal. And I am very happy that you've actually been to my country. And yes, when did you last visit? And where did you eat Italian food in Nepal? Was it in Kathmandu? Very nice. All right, so while you guys are writing, I'm just going to go on with the other slides, okay? So don't worry, I will wait for your answers. Right, so Now we're going to play a little quiz. All right. I'm going to go really slow because I know that some of you are still writing, but I am going to read it in a little while as soon as I read Paula's comment. Okay. So Paula says, I think that the best food is the Italian food from north to south Italy. You can eat good and healthy food, but I love also Indian food because of the spice that they use. Okay, that they use, because you know it's general. Used would be the past tense. Very nice. Okay, and very few people in Italy who actually enjoy spicy Indian food, I've noticed. Yeah, because you know. I would say in general, the Italians don't really use a lot of the Indian spices. Yeah, but yeah, I like it. I like it. And I'm glad you do too, Paula. Okay, Sarah says, I like most Italian cuisine. Cuisine. Okay, great. I am going to write down the spelling of cuisine. Okay. There you go, C-U-S-I-N, because it's very varied, healthy, and use a lot of different vegetables. Oh my God, yes, Sarah, you're so right. Yes. And Jamira ate penne al-arrabbiata in Nepal, in fire and ice, I'm sure. Yes. Okay. And Sarah, you're absolutely right. The Italians use such good quality vegetables, and they also try to make it healthy. Yeah, as long as you don't add mountains of cheese, then yeah, it is pretty healthy. Oh, and one vegetable I love the most ever since I came to Italy, and that's the vegetable that I've discovered, is cime di rapa. Oh my God, that is just mind-blowing. I love it. Okay. And Francesca says, my favorite cuisine is the Italian cuisine. Okay, check your spelling for cuisine. All right. I think it is the best. I don't like other types of cuisines like Japanese, Chinese. All right. Yes, everybody has their own opinions. In English, we also say different strokes for different folks. So some people like it, some people don't. Yeah, because you know, we are not the same. We have our own individuality, we have our own opinions, we have our own taste buds. Okay, so that's why. Great. Paula's already given us the answers. Great. So let me quickly read through it so that the rest of you can also keep up. Are you a foodie? I am a foodie. Take this short quiz about food. Test your knowledge of the history of some famous dishes. Okay, so number one, ice cream was invented in, according to Paula, it's China. Okay, so you have a choice. China, Germany, or Mexico. And number two, the English muffin was first baked in the USA, France, and England. Paula thinks that it was baked in the US of A. So number three, when carrots were first grown, they were green. Okay, Paula thinks that they were green. Okay, so orange, purple, or green. Number four, chocolate was first made by the Belgians, Italians, or Aztecs. Okay, and number five, the French fries were created in Belgium, France, or England. Okay, so Paula thinks that they were created in Belgium. And Paula thinks that number four, chocolate was first made by the Italians. Nice, very good. Good guesses, very good. And Sarah thinks 1B, Germany. Okay, ice cream was invented in Germany. Good. Any other guesses, guys? Because I am going to reveal the answers. Okay, come on. Francesca, try to give in your answers too. I'm going to wait a little bit. Oh, good. Francesca's come up with these answers. Okay, the English muffin was made in France. She thinks 3B. She thinks it was purple. 4 is the Aztecs. Very good. 5. England. Okay, good. Nice. Very nice. Now let me reveal these answers to you. Okay. So number 1. The correct answer is A. Ice cream was invented in China. It was made by mixing rice and milk to create a syrup that was then frozen. Number 2, correct answer is A. The English muffin was actually baked in the USA before it was brought to England. Number 3, the correct answer is B. Carrots were originally purple. The orange carrot was cultivated because it tasted much better than the purple variety. Number 4, chocolate was originally made as a drink by the Aztecs and the Mayans from South America. Number 5, the correct answer is A. French fries were created in Belgium, then they made their way to France. Okay, so most of you got it correct. Yes, most of the answers were correct. And it's so nice to talk about food, the history of food. You see how things have traveled around the world. Okay, it's not just the coronavirus that travels, as you know. Food has also traveled. So we have the good and bad side of everything, don't we? All right. So, yeah, talking about ice cream, I read somewhere that ice cream was originally for the elite. Yes, so it was only catered to the elite. Okay, so rich people, people who were able to afford ice cream in the past. All right, and okay, so let's move on. And so was chocolate. Chocolate was a luxury. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to read this together, all right? A staple food. What does staple food mean? Anyone? Staple food. For example, what is the staple food here in Italy? The basic food, the basic. Like in most of Asia, the staple food would be rice. Rice is considered a staple food. In Italy, I would think that it is pasta, bread, okay? I know that there are some countries where the staple food is like potatoes, okay, things like that. So we're talking mostly carbs, okay, filling the stomach. And that would be the staple food. So now to read through it, pasta is eaten all over the world. But where was it first eaten? When most people think of pasta, it is immediately associated with Italy. But some would argue that the pasta was in fact brought to Italy by Marco Polo in 1295 when he returned from China. Before that, it had been eaten by the Chinese as early as 3000 BC. BC, before Christ, okay? But what the Chinese had created were actually rice noodles, okay? They were similar to pasta, but were made using rice flour instead of wheat. Another popular theory is that pasta was introduced after Sicily had been invaded by Arabs in the 9th century AD. What does AD stand for? Anno Domini, okay, like the Latin. Wherever it came from, pasta has become a staple on tables around the world. And Francesca, you are right when you say that the staple food is maybe pasta in Italy. Okay, great. I love pasta. My favorite pasta is spaghetti vongole. That is just amazing and so delicious. It's one of my comfort foods. Okay, great. What about you guys? What kind of pasta do you like? What is your favorite food? Can you please write and tell me? about your favorite food. Okay, so now I am going to write down the spelling of favorite. As you know, in English, we have different types of English. Like we have the British English and we also have the American English. Okay, so sometimes you will see different spellings. For example, favorite is spelled this way in the UK. Okay, Favourite. And the Americans spell it like this, Favorite. Favorite. Okay, so different spellings. You're going to come across these differences whenever, in life you will see that there are differences. So don't get confused. Just remember that it could be an American spelling or a British spelling. Okay, so also you have to remember that the Americans love using this letter Z, and the British love using the S letter. And this letter Z is pronounced Z by the Americans, and the British people call it Z. So that is also something that I wanted to bring to your attention. So Michele says, my favorite food isn't pasta. I prefer rice. Okay, that's strange for an Italian. But I know that a lot of Italians eat risotto, which is also rice, but it is a different grain of rice, right? It's a different grain of rice. It's a little thicker than the ones we eat in Asia. All right, so Paula says, my favorite food is pizza. Oh my God, I love pizza. I mean, I can eat pizza every day. Yeah. Francesca says, I love all types of pasta, but maybe my favorite is pasta al ragu. It's the one with the beef sauce, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Michele says, you can use a lot of types of rice. Okay, so you can use a variety of rice grains. Okay, great. Good to know, Michele. Very good to know. Very nice. And Diomira says, I agree with you. My favorite food, spaghetti with vongole and persil. Persil. Okay. Parsley, do you think it's parsley, or is there another herb called persil? I'm not sure. So can you clarify that for me? Paula says, unfortunately, I can't eat tomatoes. Oh no, tomatoes are so good. I'm sorry to hear that. And Michele says, I like basmati, carnaroli, nano, bialoni, etc. Okay, nice. I love basmati rice. Okay, so yeah, because in Asia we eat a lot of basmati rice. I also love the jasmine rice. I don't know if you've tried it, but in Far East Asia, they eat a lot of jasmine rice, and it's so good. The perfume is so good. Okay. And it's from Thailand, usually, Thai jasmine rice. Sarah says, my favorite food is octopus. Okay, let me write down the spelling of octopus, grilled with zucchini and eggplant. It's really delicious. Oh, yes. I love it too. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. So another phrase I would say, mouth. Okay. I'm going to write it down. Mouth is watering, or mouth watering is like, you like it so much that you have saliva running down your mouth. Okay, so this is what it means, when you, and yes, talking about food is making my mouth water. And Michele agrees with me. Oh, so Michele, you've had some of this Thai jasmine rice too. Great. What about you guys? What would you recommend? What would you recommend to me? What should I eat? Okay. Can you recommend something great? And can you also write down what are the ingredients that are in the dish that you recommend? Okay. Michele says aquilina. Is that a type of rice, Michele? Okay. I am guessing that would be a type of rice. But I don't know why. It sounds like aqua is like water. Oh, does it mean mouth watering? Okay. All right. Can you clear that up for me, please, Michele? Thank you. Okay. So yes, please give me some recommendations. And also write in your ingredients so that I see that you know the vocabulary for those ingredients. Ah, okay, yes, I got it, Michele. Aquilina means the mouth is watering. Okay, mouth watering. Okay, good. Also, we have that in Italian. All right, so yeah, just waiting for you guys to tell me what you recommend. All right, so while you're writing down, let me give in my version too. Let me recommend something. I won't recommend any Italian food because you know the Italian food much better than I do. So, of course, Italian food, number one, love it. Let me talk about, I know some of you don't like Japanese and Chinese food. Let me take you to Thai food. Oh my gosh, love Thai food. Few recommendations. Pad Thai, I'm sure some of you have had it. So basically noodles, okay? Pad Thai is noodles. And you can have variation of Pad Thais, like you can have it with chicken, you can have it with different vegetables, you can have a vegetarian Pad Thai, a chicken Pad Thai, a seafood Pad Thai, okay? So yes, it's a nice plate of fried noodles and it's amazing. Yeah, I would highly recommend that. And Francesca recommends lasagna. Yummy. Love lasagna. I love lasagna. So good. And what are the ingredients in a lasagna, Francesca? What are the ingredients? Okay, let me know. And Paula says, I like to eat everything. Me too. I think the people should try every kind of food. Absolutely. Yes, go ahead and try it. We have one life. We need to eat everything. Miguel says, okay, I'm not a chef. Laugh out loud. Okay, so LOL, laugh out loud. So I recommend polenta. Oh, I love polenta. I told you, I love everything. I love food. So. Okay. Oh, Diomira, do you mean parsley? Do you mean parsley? Or maybe it is a herb that I don't know, parsley. Okay, so maybe, but normally parsley is the one which is used quite regularly. Okay. Michele says, polenta is eaten with a lot of types of meat, like rabbit, chicken, and others, but I don't know how to translate. Yes, I know polenta is polenta, Michele. Yeah, polenta is polenta. Okay, Diomera, we got our mystery solved. That's great. Okay, Sarah says, I'd recommend you to try a salt cake, right? With spinach, salt cake. With spinach, onions, ricotta, cheese, and 1 egg. That sounds great. That sounds amazing. Salt cake. I've never heard of this term salt cake, but yeah, I think you have you are trying to give me a direct translation. So I would say a savory pastry. Savory pastry because it's salty. Yeah, good, because I do like sweet stuff, but I think I prefer savory food. Okay, great. Paola, I recommend sfogliatella. What is sfogliatella? Okay, sfogliatella. Paola, that sounds complicated. What does it? What is it? And Michele says, wow, salt cake is amazing. Mmm, yummy. What is the Italian name so that I can try it, guys? Okay, great. Welcome, Michele, welcome. Okay, what is the Italian name? I would like to try it. It sounds amazing. Okay. And Francesca says, a specific type of pasta. I don't know what is the name in English. Tomato sauce, mozzarella meat, and besciamella. I'm not a good chef, but I think these are the ingredients. Okay. Now, besciamella. What is besciamella? I might have to Google translate that one. So I'm just looking into what is besciamella, okay? It sounds like apple. Oh. Bechamel. All right, I agree. I agree. You see, once you get the Italians talking about food, it's bechamel sauce. Exactly. Yes, I got it. Thank you, Francesca. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, sounds delicious. So delicious. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Okay, let's move on to the slide now. Okay, so we are going to find the passives in the paragraph and what tense they are and why are they passives. Okay, so I know through experience that the Italians have no problems with regards to passives because you guys speak in passives, all right? So these are your passives. Okay, so I am going to try that what was the name? Sfogliatella. I am writing it down. I am going to try that. As soon as the ban is lifted, you know, after the lockdown, I'm going to try sfogliatella. Okay. It's a Napolitan cake. You have absolutely to taste it. Okay, you absolutely have to try it. Okay, great. I will. Trust me, I will. I am such a foodie. That'll be the first thing I'll do. All right. So we're looking at the passives here. Was it first eaten, etc., etc. This is not very important because I know through experience that you guys have no problems with regards to passives. Okay. So we are going to look at this. I want you to do this exercise. What can you remember about the history of pasta? Use the prompts to form questions and then ask your partner. Which country / associated / pasta? Okay, so you need to put it into the right form. Okay. And you can do all of the questions just to save time. What food / created / the Chinese / 3000 BC? Where / pasta created? Which part of Italy / invaded / Arabs 9th century AD? Where / pasta eaten today? Okay, so easy peasy. Paula says, which country is associated to pasta or with pasta? Which country is associated? Okay, very good. Francesca says, what food was created by the Chinese in 3000 BC? Good job. Okay, so let me give you all some of the answers. Which country is often associated with pasta? What food was created by the Chinese in 3000 BC? And waiting for some of the others. Okay. Just to save time, I'll give you the answers, and I'm sure that you know. Where was pasta created? Which part of Italy was invaded by the Arabs in the 9th century AD? And where is pasta eaten today? Okay, so good. Okay, good. So you all have given me some of which country is associated with pasta. Okay, we do use associated to sometimes, but in this case we would use with pasta. Okay, and then you guys have given where was pasta created. Very good, Francesca. Very good. And dear Mira, I know some of the comments are just coming in late because of the connections, but don't worry, it's all right. Any comment is welcome. Dear Mira says, I hate chicken, rabbit, chicken and rabbit, but I like seafood and vegetables. Nice, yeah. So are you semi-vegetarian? Okay, so you don't really like meat, only seafood. Okay. Yes, good job, Sarah. And Sarah also continues saying, oops, what food was created by the Chinese in 3000 BC? Okay. And where was pasta created? Okay, because past, simple past, we'll use just the simple past for that. All right, guys, so good, very good. Good. So do you remember the answers to these questions? Which country is often associated with pasta? Do you remember? I want you to give me the full answers, okay? Like, for example, if I say India is often associated with pasta, or, you know, Japan, these are just examples, okay? Just want to hear your answers. And what food was created by the Chinese in 3000 BC? Where was pasta created? Which part of Italy was invaded by Arabs in the 9th century AD? Some of, I know that the younger generation, they also say after death instead of saying Anno Domini. I've often heard people saying after death. I mean, what AD stands for, okay? So Francesca, very good. Good answer. Italy is often associated with pasta. Yes, I can't think of any other country when I hear the word pasta. Where is pasta eaten today? Yeah. So the Chinese created noodles in 3000 BC. Very good. Paula says the rice noodles were created by the Chinese in 3000 BC. 3000 BC. Correct. Very good. The Chinese noodles, I think, was the first spaghetti. Jumeirah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, number 4. Which part of Italy invaded? Okay, so you think it's Sicily. Yep. Yeah, that was what was in the text. And where is pasta eaten today? Where is pasta eaten today? Exactly. So pasta is eaten all over the world. Okay, so just a few of your passives to look at. Okay. All right. Let's look at this. Number 1, what will food in the future be like? Will more genetically modified foods be used, or will we have returned to more natural farming? Will urban farming become popular in your community? Okay, so we just have time to answer one question. Okay, if you can answer that question, what do you think about the future of food? Okay, what will food of the future be like? Will more genetically modified foods be used, or will we have returned to more natural farming? What do you think? Okay, do you think we'll be eating, swallowing just pills in the future? Will we be eating insects? Okay, I'm talking about bugs, caterpillars, cockroaches, larvae, grasshoppers. Okay, so what do you think? Give me your opinion. Yeah, my daughter's watching something on on her iPad, and it's so loud. Hey, keep it down, please. Great. Francesca says, I think in the future there will be more genetically modified foods. Yes. Unfortunately, I think so too. Yes. Or actually, right now, we don't know which way the world is going to turn, because, I mean, nobody could predict the coronavirus. Last year, we didn't even think about something like this. And here we are, right? All right, guys, unfortunately, I have to end this webinar because we are short of time. But thank you so much for participating, and really good job to all of you. And I hope that I see you all very soon. Okay, have a lovely day and take care. Bye.